So for May update 1, we still got the superhero tubes out here, and last fall we got to putting water through them, tested them, and we found that the first ones they had some leaks in them, so we just kept them out, and we're waiting to get them sealed up and repaired, so that way they can be put back in the engine. They actually started putting tubes back in the engine, but I can't show you that because Kevin left early due to I think his daughter might be sick, but yeah, he had to get home anyway. It's Mother's Day, so I gotta get home too. I just needed to come out and finish trimming the lawn. I got rained on yesterday. Now I gotta get home and celebrate. So yeah, here's that Craftsman mower that we have. I don't know. It's on the pallet here. It's either going to go out and get fixed, or I don't know what's gonna happen. It doesn't run real well, so that's why I've been mowing lawn with my mower. I don't even trust this thing. So it's run for a number of years, but it's best I just pay a day off to use the mowers that I'm generally more comfortable with. Over here is more scrap and stuff we've been getting from all over the place, hopefully getting more money off of it. And over here is one of the new siphons that you saw being drilled out during December, and it went down to Detroit and got the stay bolts put in it, except for the ones where it's going to meet up with the crown sheet. And so the Boilermakers are back, and they brought these with them to put in there. They've gotten partway up the side of the firebox, and they're working on the inside too. They actually got most of the throat sheet done. They're welding the caps on that right now. They'll be back tomorrow. They work Monday through Friday like usual. Us volunteers usually work Wednesday through Sunday. Here are the new arch tubes. They're going in. Well, these black ones are the new ones, and these are the old ones that we took out and had to get measured for. I believe that's what it was. I'm pretty sure those are the old ones because those are cut where those would have met the throat sheet. And these ones are going to go and get welded in. Here's the bottom of one of the siphons. Probably that one over there. And this goes on this is the part that connects to the throat sheet, similar to what the arch tubes do. And this part up here connects to the main body where the stay bolts are for that. And you can see how well that was fabricated in there, how neat the weld is, and just how nicely that's rounded at the bottom there to form the tube. There's pieces on the other side here. Wish I could go in and show you that, but kind of seeing a bunch of tubes laying on the outside of the engine, I didn't know. You already saw them in the pile, and they're kind of all sticking out. Can't really get into there, so it's not really worth it unless they're actually working on it. Hopefully I can get that while they're welding them in a couple weeks. And here's some more pieces to the siphons. Here's another bottom, and yeah, they're about ready to go in. Hopefully this, I don't know, maybe this week. But I think they want to get the tubes done first. That way they have room in the firebox to work on that. Because it's kind of cramped when you have the full firebox in there. So if it's torn apart, I don't see why not, right? So yeah, these are all the pieces. And again, here's another hanger for the air tanks, the locomotive. And while that's going on, the 75 is doing trips every 2 weeks, trying to coincide with events. And here's the train that usually pulls one coach and the 2 Ann Arbor cabooses. Got the Mighty Mouse, pulled them out of the way. And I don't know if it gets popular enough during the summer months, we might add another car just to carry the capacity. But that's a 75 passenger coach, and a lot of people want to ride the cabooses. But I'm sure if we need to, we'll add. We got sand all over here from when we sandblasted. Luckily, the rain didn't wash it all away. Instead, it allowed some of the plants to grow. Unfortunately, a lot of it's weeds, different sorts, but we got some grass growing in here. Hopefully that'll stop any of it from flowing away. Give us something better to mow. We've been working on the servicing track here. had to dig out the ashes and that sort of mixed with the sand, so hopefully that will make a good fertilizer, get some of this growing up here again. After we sandblasted, it was all covered. On the other side here, we plan on hopefully, I don't know when he's going to do that, hopefully real soon, because that's why we're doing so much contract work and over the winter, was to make a cement pad over here and drop those machines that are on the flat cars onto it and get them worked on so they can get running again. So I personally would like to see them maybe dig a pit here so that way they could put the drop table, but it's kind of close to the river, so I don't think we'd be able to do it on this track, especially with all the servicing, especially the ash handling here. I don't know, but if they're going to put the pad there, I think that's where that would go. This would all be just temporary. We'd have to rebuild this whole place in the next several years to get it all up to where we want to. There's the cat, one of them. I think we got like 5 cats now. We need to get rid of some. If you need some, please come over and pick them up. If you like cats, that is. Yeah, I didn't mow any of this in here. I couldn't get the mower in here, but I think I should probably let it go for the next couple weeks. Let it get grown up a little, so that way I'm not washed. If it doesn't, it washes into the river. Most of it's weed of some sort anyway. It's all different kinds. I don't like weeds. If we sprayed it though, it would all go away and we have a bunch of sand and gravel. Don't want that, but hopefully pretty soon we'll be getting these machines off. Of course, we can't fit them in the shop, they're so big. We really need a different shop. But yeah, if we can get a grant, get those work done, we could really get things going around here. And the flat cars have a future too. The Grand Trunk Historical Society never got back to us on what they want to do. We've had them for so long. It's pretty much the law now that they're ours. Can't really get rid of them. We're actually planning on making them into open-air excursion cars. So trips like what the 75 does will have extra seating and natural air conditioning. So that's what's going on back here. And sorry we couldn't see the 1225, but it's coming along. We got the cab on. They're working in the cab now. And hopefully the next update I'll be able to show you the difference from when it was put on to what they've done so far. They've been working on some electrical and hopefully getting some stuff. I think that was a woodchuck back there. This is where we moved all our stuff that was in that area where we're going to put the container. Yeah, that's a woodchuck all right. Only I have my gun. Pew, pew. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, this is where we moved it. It's mostly ties and track parts, rails, some switch stands, getting all categorized. Might be able to use in the future. Yeah, I'd like to get an extra box car or two and store them in there, because most of the 4 box cars we got are all storing stuff in them already. I'd also like to get a tank car. Maybe we could get some of our fluids in bulk that way. But that's how it's working. Okay, I gotta get going here and get home. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers, and come out to SRI in the next weeks or so over the summer and spend it with us. Okay. From Wasso.